with this one right here, ape, go in, and you got the whole just the end goal, the go in with ape and the whole thing coming into it. And especially with the whole thing, like just coming in as a just as your cardiac one, like just the mech decks and all those other things coming into it. Like you got the just this one right here, go in. So you got something just strucifying, you got something strucifying, especially with the little ape, with the ape, him coming in with his whole thing and him having his other ones. I was checking out a couple of his, little lyrical things before I actually, got to, see the whole thing in the fence. But I didn't see a little bit of the strokies and a little bit of the pensies and this and that. But you got this whole thing coming into it, with the whole just business.
Let me go and living this life like I was knowing. Sting was blowing. Say peace. Listen when I speak. I'm trying to teach. I'm on tag and I can't breathe. Let me go in, I'm living this life like I wasn't knowing. I know that I'm blowing, I'm getting these stacks, I ain't showing. I'm living this life like I wasn't knowing. Still on the ride, the thing was blowing. Hitting it once or twice, I'm going, it's plain and show.
Ooh, what do you say? Hit it one or twice, I'm still going, with the whole thing. Like he said, still floating to the thing, like the recycles, like you can like. And he said, he's still on the float, and them waves, how they just, how they wave and how they, blowing. Like he said it with another tunicle. Like he said, still floating through those things. He's still going, still hitting. Those were decks. Like it's another just a floating barnacle.
Let me go in, I'm living this life like I wasn't knowing. I know that I'm blowing, I'm getting these stacks, I ain't showing. I'm living this life like I wasn't knowing. Still on the ride, the thing was blowing. Hitting it once or twice, I'm going, it's plain and showing. This thing will blow, I can't even talk about the missions on road. You know that I hit him, and go. This baddie, I hit him, and I goes. She's asking me, AP, why are you doing the most? It's cause I see a few and I ghost. I had to make a drink, I ain't doing a toast. Had to make a drink, I ain't doing a toast. A few of them stay and a few of them go. I'm only showing you a few of the flows. I got a lot I need to prove to the road. Got a pot, put one in the hole. My runner with no how far numbers would go. How far numbers would go. I got a pot, I need a hole in one. In the dinger, it's a stolen.
Ooh, I got a pot. It's a holding one. I gotta start. It's a stolen one. Hey, like the whole thing, how he just said it. Like he just gotta keep going, and with the other, Fosters. Like he said, he had to keep just emotional going, with the whole thing. Like he said, he got a pot, gotta keep it strolling one. Like he gotta keep a strolling one. Like you just got the whole mixture of it's like a mixture of everything, him just putting this whole, excitements to it and all those things to it. Like he said, got it glowing, got it stolen, all those things, with the whole just bikini, like it's bikini kiki.
One proper top and then she's rolling on, but I don't know why she's still holding on. Holding on, she got a tight grip. Still on the road and I might slip, but I'm busy doing my night shift. Give assignments, listen on night kick. Let me go in, I'm living this life like I wasn't knowing. I know that I'm blowing, I'm getting these stacks, I ain't showing. I'm living this life like I wasn't knowing. Still on the ride, the thing was blowing. Hitting it once or twice, I'm going, it's plain and showing. Let me go in, I'm living this life like I wasn't knowing. I know that I'm blowing, I'm getting these stacks, I ain't showing. I'm living this life like I wasn't knowing. Still on the ride.
Oh, he said this pain is showing, I'm living a life that I'm not showing. Like, hey, and that's another thing too, with the whole thing coming from, the side to left. Like it's like it's left to the other side. It's like some people don't show their life, what's going on. They don't want people to know what's going on just in their personal life. And then he said, he's showing the pain. Like you could see the pain through the music already, because the music's really showing it. Like just the tunes, the way he's going and the way he's floating. Like he got something just horizontal, like a floating horizontal.
Right, the thing always blowing. Hitting it once or twice, I'm going. It's pain and showing. I'm putting the work in the lobby. I promise you ain't no one taking it from me. I told you this trap shit is more than my hobby. I'm trying to go get it, I'm doing it properly. Doing it properly, I know that they watch me. I'm only trying to go and get it away. Nobody can stop me, I'm getting it popping. And I was moving out and said in the day. Back when in my younger days, I was going in a hunger place. I was going through a hunger phase. I'm trying to see what all these numbers say. Need to get it in 100 ways. I hit the track more than 100 days. Fucked up the track, don't need 100 taste. Still hit the strip and 100 pave. I see the rage all in my heart. Oh, I tried to get it out the door. Oh, I really got it out the mud. Let me go in from the start. Let me go in. I'm living this life like I wasn't knowing. I know that I'm blowing. I'm getting these stacks.
Ooh, I'm living this life without even knowing. I'm living the life that I was even knowing. Hey, see, that's sharp right there. That's sharp because, a lot of things that we do, we didn't know this life was destined for us. Like, the life that we live and the life that we was given, like, just in our life that we was given, like, we didn't know we'll go through everything we're going through now. I'm living the life that I wasn't even knowing. That's sharp right there. That's like a note right there. That's like telling you right there. That's a notice already, something that we didn't even know we had it coming, like on another pace.
I ain't showing. I'm living this life like I was unknowing. Still on the ride, the thing was blowing. Hitting it once or twice, I'm going. It's pain and showing. Let me go in. I'm living this life like I wasn't knowing. I know that I'm blowing. I'm getting these stacks, I ain't showing. I'm living this life like I wasn't knowing. Still on the ride, the thing was blowing. Hitting it once or twice, I'm going. It's pain and showing. So twice I'm going, it's pain and showing. Taking it from me. Taking it from me. Hitting it once or twice I'm going, it's pain and showing.
Hey, but you got to go in. Like, this was a real historical one right here. He, like he said, it had a different thing to it. Like, it was just how you just see it and how you just put it into the inflates, like the way it was just going and the way it was just closing. Like, the whole thing was like a closed in one with the go in, but you got this one right here in go and with the ape, so it just made it so clarifying. Like, the whole thing was just so how you look at it, how you supposed. But I feel like he makes his pain and his results. It really stands out for his his place. He got the whole thing just on another crop. But if you guys didn't like this one, most definitely give it a like, give it a comment, and with that whole other just try this.